Jai Hind, good evening. Am I audible? Please confirm, Ayush.
Sir is audible plus visible here. Not a problem, but he can hear.
Why is it not visible?
It is visible. तो किसी और Please confirm, is sir audible and visible?
Okay. They are confirming. They are confirming. Okay. Just let few more people join up. Let's take about couple of minutes, then I'll start.
कर दिया क्या YouTube वालों ने? See, you are audible and visible. आप दिखाई तो दे रहे हो, but हमें समझ नहीं.
Okay, fine. I will start. You see, welcome to our Wednesday live session. When the selection system started functioning, there were no coaching academies whatsoever. However, a large number of candidates who attended SSB in those times, they got selected. And they were selected because they met the criteria of being selected. The selection criteria today in May 2024 are exactly the same as they were when the first ever SSB took. Now, what has changed since then? The change has been that there have been a large number of coaching academies that have come up to help you people. They have done considerable amount of disservice. The major problem has been that they have brought the focus of the aspirants onto the selection process rather than personality development. Primarily because in their business strategy of 15 days, 20 days kind of coaching, it is not possible to effect any meaningful personality development. As a result, they focus on the SSB process, and you poor aspirants get convinced that this is the only way to get selected. This actually is grossly wrong. In case a person gains great expertise in the selection process, the maximum benefit he or she can aim to achieve is of about 5%, and that is the maximum possible. 95% of your selection chances depend upon your overall competence. Having worked in the selection system for 2 years and now having been guiding students for approximately 10 years, I have realized that in case the aspirants focus on the following four things, they can increase their chances of selection greatly. So the first and foremost important thing comes is your academic competence for a student. For a working professional, the competence at the workplace replaces the academic competence. Allocate it a weightage of approximately 35%. The next thing in significance comes is your ability to communicate orally as well as in writing. Allocate it a weightage of approximately 30%. So together these two qualities contribute towards 65% of your selection chances. The next thing in significance comes is your physical fitness. Allocate it a weightage of approximately 20%. So together these three qualities make up for approximately 85% of your selection chances. The balance 15% goes towards your general awareness. So with this, these four qualities, if you focus upon, you can increase your chances of selection by 95%. So this is what you people should be doing rather than focusing on mugging up questions and answers for the interview, practicing SRTs, TATs, Balli Patta, tying knots, and things like that. With this as a background, I am ready to take your questions. So let us first take the question of Sipai Longi Wangsa from Assam Rifles. So you are audible and visible. Okay, fine. But what's your question? He doesn't have a question.
नहीं,
Doesn't have a question. He doesn't have. Please do post your question, beta. It'll be my pleasure to answer you. Sonam, how to develop tact? Uh, Sonam, unfortunately, I am a very frank person for you. It's been, I'm not the appropriate person to answer this question because I lack tact practically throughout my life as a junior officer, continue to do so as a senior officer, and probably I lack tact even today. So, Sonam, please ask this question to someone who is more competent. Please pardon me. Thank you. Bush edit, sir. I was reading SSB of Natarajan, sir, and is written there that being self-centric is a major drawback in defense. I think I have this problem. How can I overcome it? Beta, it is very difficult to answer such things based on your perception because your perception may be flawed. It may not definitely be correct. All of us have certain amount of self centeredness. Now, what is the degree? I will not know unless I know you well enough. So once I know you well enough, then I can assess whether if the problem is there or not. So that's the first thing. And in case there is a problem, we can devise ways and means to improve upon it. I would, however, advise you to watch our video about scarcity mentality and abundance mentality. Please watch this video. It is pertinent and it may help you introspect and improve upon your conduct. Otherwise, the solution is to join my program and maybe I am able to help you improve in the long run. But shortcuts will not be there. It is going to take some time. Thank you. Manan Gaming. Sir, I want to give NDA too seriously. Should I worry about medical requirements of NDA as I feel my knees, knock knees hai, but never problems and all that? You see, in case this thing is troubling your mind, it is a sensible idea to set your mind to rest, and you can consult any doctor, family physician or anybody who you go to or just go to him, get yourself checked. Fine. And also, I have experience of some people having been able to resolve this problem with some effort. of physiotherapist. And I am in touch with one such physiotherapist who was earlier in Kanpur, has now shifted base to Dehradun. You can get his details from us by speaking to Yogita Madam, the number given on our website. So you can consult this person. I am not his promoter by any means. So any doctor would be able to advise you on this issue. ठीक है बेटा? Thank you. Amu Gaming. I have one problem. Family condition not with मेरी BSc में very low percentage, तो मुझे SSB में कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं होगी. दिक्कत तो अमू बेटा होगी. The thing is, you will have to improve your academic competence as also your English. और इन दोनों चीजों में ही टाइम और एफर्ट लगने वाला है. तो ये आपको करना पड़ेगा. रिटन एग्जाम्स क्वालिफाई करिए अच्छे मार्क्स से with clarity in academics. So that is the right way to go about. You can think about joining our guidance program, and maybe with help from us and the group activities on a regular basis, you are able to resolve your problems and get success. Yeah, thank you. Ritvik, I was conference out in 18 SSB, but I can't understand. Such things happen sometimes because you see, the major thing is you are living with yourself, and I can assess that you perform to the best of your abilities. And when you did that, you were quite assured that you should get selected. Thing is that you are not aware as to what is the general overall standard that the selection system is seeking. So maybe you are not measuring up to that. So the best thing for you to do is not to get overly concerned about trying to find out as to what went wrong. In fact, nothing may have gone wrong. It is just that overall you are found not good enough. That's it. And start working on the four things that I have told you. Gradually improve further, and this will definitely lead to increased competence as well as confidence, and should get you success. Fine, thank you. Saurabh, why is there no transparency in SSB selection system? Transparency, by that you would imply that the selection system should give each individual a feedback as to why the person was not selected. The thing is that, excuse me, the thing is that the selectors are trained to assess candidate suitability for selection. They are not trained to give a feedback or trained in the field of personality development. So they can't do it in a precise manner. Moreover, there is a serious problem that it is going to take up a considerable amount of time of the selectors, which the organization can ill afford. So that is why this is so. However, in recent years, the marks of your written as well as SSB are being shown to you. They come out. The only thing comment I have to make on the marks of SSB is that it is very, very difficult for an aspirant to make out as to where he or she was lacking. So this input of the marks a person has scored in the SSB really doesn't help a candidate in any serious, significant manner. Fine. So try not to interpret anything out of it. Focus on improving upon the four things that I have told you, and your chances of selection will increase. Thank you. So, how scientific is physical training in training academies? As there is no rest day and sleep is also less. What is the reason for it? Yeah, I totally agree with you that physical training in the training academies is not uh, conducted in a very scientific manner. Uh, the reasons I will not go into. Sometimes I also question the reasons why it is done the way it is being done. Probably people in the higher positions of decision making have not considered it prudent to change the methodology being adopted in the training academies. So that is my considered assessment. It is definitely not scientific. It is not very good. It can be improved considerably. I mean, so like that, so many things can be improved in life. Fine. So it's one of those things. But I totally accept that it's nothing great. So where can we post our questions? You already posted. Sir, I have scored less marks in 12th. Will it create some problem in SSB? देखो मेरे भाई, ये आपका ही ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड है. आपने ही कम नंबर स्कोर किए हैं, तो इसका मतलब आप या तो सिंसियर नहीं थे या इनकॉम्पिटेंट थे या दोनों का ही कॉम्बिनेशन था. हिस्ट्री आप अपनी चेंज नहीं कर सकते, तो आपके हाथ में यही है कि अब आप सुधर जाए. Get focused, become more responsible, stop wasting your time, and improve your academic competence, and then your selection chances will improve. I had one student who had taken 6 years to clear his engineering, and he had some 25, 26 backlogs. When he joined up my guidance program, in a matter of about 4.5, 5 months, he showed tremendous improvement with sincere effort, and he got selected, and he is an officer today. Fine, so this is what it is. Sir, why they ask which chest number is previously recommended from Sainik School or all, etc. Well, these questions don't merit much of your concern. It is not going to help you in any manner. Ignore this. It doesn't really matter much. Fine, just forget about it. Prince Best official, sir, I'm a bit confused between JE and NDA. Which is better for me? Being a student of PCM plus economics in class 11 currently, or shall I prepare for JE because I can get technical entry also? So these kind of decisions, dilemmas are there for practically everybody. You will have to take a call. My personal view is that in case you are very much convinced that you should join the defense services only, then it is better to go for NDA, because then you get groomed over a period of time. You do graduation degree in the defense forces environment, and a person who's come through NDA or technical entry scheme, that is a +2 scheme, overall would be a better performer or would be a little better suited for the defense services rather than a direct entry of IMA or OTA. So that is my advice. Balance, you will have to take a decision, because after doing engineering, lot more other avenues also open up for you, and you may find that they are better. And your conviction of joining the defense services as of now may not be that good. So there is a possibility of change of mind, And I have myself seen some of my students having undergone that, and I have supported their view. It is better to get on to other fields rather than going for defense forces. So this is what it is. Prince Bish, sir, could you provide some tips for personality development? देखो क्लास 11th हो, क्लास 5th हो, क्लास ग्रेजुएशन हो, पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन हो, आदमी 40 साल का हो, 60 साल का हो, पर्सनैलिटी डेवलपमेंट की चीजें वही वही रहती है. For you, since you are a class 11 student, a good thing you can do is buy my book, The Practical Guide to Become an Officer, and read the personality development essays. They are short and simple. Understand them and apply them to your life, and you will notice significant improvements in your personality overall. And that's what personality development is all about. DRKU, sir, is there a possibility of GTO misunderstanding a competent candidate because of toxic candidates in the group? No chance. GTOs are posted based on their competence. If they were incompetent, they wouldn't get posted there. Fine, so don't worry about that. Aryan Khatri, how can I improve my PPDT, please? Listen to our video about the screening process. It's a pretty popular video. It's there on our website also. Look at it, you'll get considerable clarity, and you can apply the methodology in some practice sessions. And definitely, when you go for an SSB, it should be able to help you get screened in. Buttercup, sir, SRT question. You are about to get married. Just before the marriage, rituals were about to begin. You came to know that the bride has eloped with her lover. So what you are going to do? Actually, the situation is so simple that you can do nothing about it. The girl you want to marry has run away. So तुम क्या करोगी? You wait for girl. That's it. Okay. Prince, अच्छा, somebody has advised Prince to go for JE. टिप्स शिप्स तो दे दिया मैंने जो टिप देना था. ओके. डिफेंस इंटेलिजेंस वगैरह व्हेन यू जॉइन अप यू कैन डिसाइड कैसे जॉइन करना है.
Mangalam, please contact me. I am giving my number.
Ankush Chauhan, my TSSSB, should I go to coaching? Out of 300 only 20 screened in. देखो भाई, ये तो प्रॉब्लम है ही. पॉपुलेशन है और एम्प्लॉयमेंट का सीरियस प्रॉब्लम है. So this is the problem all of us are facing. So you will have to face the reality and accept it and work in accordance with that. It will make sense to clear the NDA exam with good marks, where the number of people reporting would be lesser and the chances of screening in would be higher. Deep Jadhav, Jai Hind. My question is how we can prepare for conference. You don't have to prepare for conference. ये देखो, there is nothing like SSB की तैयारी. ये सारा मिसकंसेप्शन दीप आपका ये कोचिंग एकेडमीज वगैरह की बकवास जो आप लोगों के दिमाग में भरा है उससे हुआ है. इग्नोर ऑल दिस, फोकस ऑन द 4 थिंग्स दैट आई टोल्ड यू. वो इंप्रूव करो, उससे सिलेक्शन होगा आपका. ठीक है ना?
Yes.
Ritvik, I have a diploma in architecture and BTech in textile. They told me that I'm confused person whenever I got government college. I did it. Don't get bothered. देखो, अगर तुम्हारे में दम होगा ऋत्विक तो आप रेकमेंड हो गए, और दम नहीं होगा तो आप रिजेक्ट हो गए. सीधी सीधी सच्ची बात बोलो कि मुझे गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज चाहिए था, इसलिए उसमें मुझे टेक्सटाइल ही मिल रहा था और इसलिए मैंने टेक्सटाइल ही लिया. फाइन, जस्ट डोंट वरी. Saurav is saying about Kapurthala scam. Okay, it is Kapurthala scam खत्म हो गया, उसको छोड़ो. Don't waste energy on that. योगिता मैडम इज योर डॉटर. लगती है योगिता देखने से मेरी डॉटर शक्ल अकल से? नहीं लगती है, योगिता बोल रही है. तो शी इज लाफिंग इट आउट. शी इज नॉट माय डॉटर बट शी इज लाइक माय डॉटर है. ठीक है ना? ओके सर, हाउ कैन आई कंट्रीब्यूट मोर आइडियाज इन ग्राउंड टास्क? अरे मत चक्कर में पड़ो. बी एन इफेक्टिव टीम मेंबर and try and ensure that the team does well. Fine. When you are trying to project yourself as a very competent person and get selected at the expense of others, their chances of your getting rejected are high. ठीक है ना? अच्छे टीम मेंबर बनो, आप काम अच्छे से करो जिससे टीम का भला हो. That should be your outlook. Okay? Yeah, thank you. Sir, how can I join defense? I would know. हो गया. I'm in 4 months. Will you join my? Will you let me? Where is the problem?
Please join.
Please join Mangalam. Welcome. 12th, I got 71% and 50 percentile in JE. Should I apply for TS? नहीं, apply कर लो. अगर बात बनती है तो बनती है. I would know कि उस पे आपका call letter आएगा कि नहीं आएगा. It may not come. So that is the thing. Sir, I have Coast Guard PSP on 20th May. What if I would be myself? You should be yourself only. Don't try to present any artificial images. छवि ववि के चक्कर में मत पड़ो. छवि वाला एक आदमी आप देख रहे हो 10 साल से झेल रहे हो उसको. छवि वाला यू डोंट नो कि वो है क्या. समटाइम्स ही सेड के मुसलमान ये कर देंगे, वो कर देंगे, सडनली के मुस्लिम मेरे बहुत दोस्त हैं. क्रिएट की स्प्रेडिंग कंफ्यूजन. Arvind Charan, I represented my school in football, but I have no affinity with it. Should I even mention it? हाँ नहीं, करो ना, बिल्कुल करो. खेले थे स्कूल फुटबॉल टीम, खेले थे. राइट दैट. फाइन. Sir, should running be introduced into SSB rather than G tutor? Why ask me these questions यार? Why this is a wastage of time? उनको करने दो अपना काम डिसाइड ना, तुम अपना प्रिपरेशन करो. ठीक है? Yeah, let's not waste time on such. Sir, I watched your video before my SSB, which took my fear of SSB out. As a result, I got recommended recently. R.I. Dushyant, cheers, buddy. God bless. ठीक है ना? कुछ छोटा एक वो, अगर योगिता मैडम से बात करना, let's get a little excerpt of yours recorded, and we'll put it on social media.
Contact.
Anupam, I'm a repeater, sir. How to analyze interview when I felt it went really well, knowing the fact that my psychology GTO goes well. Now I don't know how to introspect. तुम मेरे पास आ जाओ, introspection वगैरह करो बंद. Take my guidance. I will tell you what aspects need improvement. In any case, don't get overly concerned about the performance. Get concerned about improving the 4 things that I've told you. That will get you success. ठीक है? Thank you. Shaunak, what to do if your PPT story is completely opposite to that of others? So first thing, you should compliment yourself कि you are not part of the herd mentality. और जो कोचिंग एकेडमी से रटी हुई कहानियां होती है प्री कंसीड, वो आप नहीं लिख रहे हो, तो यू आर डूइंग अ गुड जॉब एक्चुअली. फाइन. So don't get bothered. However, watch my video about the screening process and take actions accordingly. आदित्य मेहता, पूरी प्रॉपर स्ट्रैटेजी तेरे को बना के दे दूं मैं. आदित्य, मेरा गाइडेंस प्रोग्राम में आ, तब भी स्ट्रैटेजी तेरे से बनवाऊंगा मैं. आई विल बी एबल टू गाइड यू. ऐसे मैं स्ट्रैटेजी बना के नहीं देता. व्हाई आई डोंट डू दैट इज बिकॉज आई डोंट नो यू बाबा. तेरे को किस पे फोकस करने की जरूरत है, आई वुड नॉट नो. वंस आई नो यू ओनली, देन वी कैन मेक अ सेंसिबल प्लान. फाइन आदित्य. थैंक यू. Nischal, it's my first SSB. I've been working in a company since my graduation. However, due to working life, I wasn't able to clear my examination. It's been 2 years since I have completed my graduation. Don't get worried, Nischal. If you are a competent person and you are an effective worker and your communication skills, your physical fitness and general knowledge are okay, you'll get selected. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Ajay Goswami, I recently scored 85% in 12 PCM. I had 85 percentile in JEE mains. I had applied for TS entry, but I am confused. What should I do? Offline coaching or your guidance? भाई देख डिसीजन तो तुझे खुद लेना पड़ेगा, तू मेरे से ही पूछ रहा है तो मैं तो बोलूंगा कि मेरा सिस्टम अच्छा है, ठीक है ना। इट विल बी, यू कैन स्पीक टू योगिता मैडम, शी कैन गिव यू कॉन्टैक्ट डिटेल्स ऑफ सम ऑफ आवर स्टूडेंट्स, तो उससे बात करके यू विल गेट एन अनबायस्ड व्यू। मेरा व्यू तो बायस्ड होगा, दैट विल नॉट बी फेयर फॉर मी टू आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन, ठीक है बेटा। या हाउ डेप्थ शुड वी गो करंट अफेयर्स, अब यार डेप्थ वेप्थ का मुझे ऐसा आइडिया नहीं है, तुम कैसा करो, मैंने जीके वगैरह के बारे में बातचीत किया है। You search out a video that is there on YouTube, you will be able to find out as to how to go about preparing. Only thing I would say, depth word मत यूज करो, जो चीज पढ़ी है उसमें क्लैरिटी होनी चाहिए rather than superficial thing। मतलब अगर आपने आईपीएल का मैच देखा है तो ये नहीं पता होना चाहिए कि विराट कोहली ने 80 रन बनाए थे 40 बॉल में और किसने कितने विकेट लिए थे। यू शुड अंडरस्टैंड कि कैसे किसने कैसी प्लानिंग रही और कैसे सक्सेस मिली और फेलियर का क्या रीजन था। दैट इज एनालिसिस एंड दैट काइंड ऑफ नॉलेज इज व्हाट इज रिक्वायर्ड। फाइन। सोनल sir, please tell, while going to SSB, we have to take whole call letters print out or only required appendix print out? क्या है भाई योगिता, क्या ले जाना होता है?
आपका नाम, रोल नंबर वगैरह सब मेंशन होना चाहिए, उतने ही पन्ने आप लेके जाओ, सारे इंस्ट्रक्शंस लेने की जरूरत नहीं है।
Okay. Kaka Sood, sir, in my serious interview at Bangalore, IO asked me from where have you prepared for SSB. I told your name and about your book, and he smiled. Is that the reason why I didn't get recommended? Oh, उसका मेरे से क्या दुश्मनी होगा भाई? Uh, it's very unlikely that I have any enemies in the organization. फाइन। और बैंगलोर में गए तो बैंगलोर में मैं खुद ही रहा था, तो मे बी नहीं, अब वाले लोग तो कहाँ जानते होंगे, उतनी वो होती नहीं है। आई वाज देयर, आई लेफ्ट इन 2011, तो बहुत टाइम हो गया है। नाम वाम कहीं बोर्ड में लगा होगा, रेपुटेशन वगैरह से क्या होती है, या थोड़ा बहुत स्टूडेंट से, हाँ एस्पिरेंट्स आते रहते हैं, कुछ आते होंगे हमारे से गाइडेंस लिए हुए, बट दिस इज अनलाइकली टू बी अ रीजन। I mean, why should he hold it against you or against me? ना आपका सही। Fine, okay. Karnataka and Goa director. Jai Hind sir, I am NCC cadet. NCC cadet, the qualities must be there. NCC cadet the interview. अरे भैया कोई स्पेशल एक्सपेक्टेशन नहीं है, जो भी चीज आपने की है वो सिंसियरली अगर की होंगी तो योर सिलेक्शन चांसेस वुड बी गुड, नहीं की होंगी तो सिलेक्शन चांसेस कम होंगे। Broadly, I don't advise people to take up NCC because it results in considerable wastage of time, and the benefits, to the best of my understanding, are not that great. Right? Yeah. Shaunak, my question, I want to speak on a topic. How should I go about it? अरे यार देख, शौनक क्या है तुम्हारा, तुमने क्वेश्चन के जवाब तो दिए हैं ना लाइफ में। What is so great about it, यार? If you're talked about any topic, so first you will say कि मैं इस टॉपिक के बारे में बताने वाला हूँ, दैट्स इंट्रोडक्शन। thereafter you will speak some point, प्रोज कुछ बोलोगे, कुछ कॉन्स बोलोगे, फिर फाइनल कुछ कंक्लूजन या कि फ्यूचर में क्या होने की चांसेस है वो बोलोगे, दैट्स व्हाट इट इज, तो दैट इज व्हाट इट इज। फाइन। लाइक इफ यू आस्क मी कि भाई इलेक्शन के बारे में आपका व्यूज क्या व्यूज है, तो मैं बोलूंगा हाँ भाई ये ठीक है, बीजेपी सरकार चल रही है, उनके ये काम है, 10 साल में उन्होंने कोई खास अचीवमेंट वगैरह किए नहीं है, वो हिंदू मुसलमान कर करके, और इलेक्शन कमीशन वमीशन मैनिपुलेटेड है, उससे डरा वरा के लोगों को बंद बंद कर रखा है, ऑल दैट मीडिया को कंट्रोल कर रखा है, तो दे आर एक्सपेक्टिंग टू विन, देयर लॉट ऑफ बग्स, राम मंदिर संदिर की वजह से देर में भी वोटिंग। अब कॉन्वर्स व्यू है कि इंडिया अलायंस बन गया है, उनका ये है, दे हैव कम अप विद अ गुड मैनिफेस्टो, पर उनकी रीच उतनी नहीं है, देयर हैंडीकैप्ड, पैसा नहीं है, एंड दे आर ट्राइंग टू रीच पीपल। तो मेरा कंक्लूजन ये होगा कि आई रियली डोंट नो व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बी द रिजल्ट, तो दैट्स व्हाट इट इज, ऐसा लेक्चर होता है, खत्म। अच्छा, हाउ टू गिव 100%, नहीं मेरे को मालूम नहीं है, तो आप सिंसियर हो, बट दैट्स इट, 100% मेरे को नहीं मालूम है। इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ टैक्ट इन आर्म्ड फोर्सेस, फिर सोनम तो पूछ रहे हो मेरे से भाई, मैं टैक्टफुल आदमी नहीं हूं, तो मैं क्या बताऊं तुमको। हाँ, इन अ वे यस, योर पॉइंट हैज वैलिडिटी कि देखो, मैं आई डिडंट गेट प्रोमोटेड बियॉन्ड कर्नल, सो इट शोज के टैक्स की इंपॉर्टेंस होगी, तभी मैं प्रमोट नहीं हुआ ज्यादा दूर ना। दैट्स इट। Anupam, my motivation is only defense, lifestyle, being from same background, being asked when I said signal beat. He asked me, why not artillery inside life, कुछ भी दे दो, formal answer please. अरे नहीं मेरे भाई, डोंट वरी, जो भी तुम बोल रहे हो ना यार, वही बोलो, जो आपका आउटलुक है, करेक्ट, जस्ट आंसर दैट, डोंट गेट बॉदर्ड वो इंटरव्यूइंग ऑफिसर क्या सोच रहा है एंड वो क्या कमेंट कर रहा है, ठीक है ना, तो डोंट वरी। Kaka Sood, if I have identified my weakness and it is my apathy to be socially adaptable because I have lived quite a lonely life, how can I improve that? See, Kaka, everything can be improved. All aspects. That's the beauty of human beings. If you start greeting more people, going little bit out of your way, your degree of extroversion can increase. I had one girl student quite some time back, and her parents had divorced, and because of that, she used to feel socially, not very comfortable talking to people and all that, because that was, it was there in her mind that people will inquire about this issue and all that, and she was very uncomfortable talking about such things. And over a period of time, we helped her improve. And in due course, she got selected also, and this aspect of personality got improved considerably. ठीक है ना, तो किया सब कुछ जा सकता है. Sonal, I'm a 29. Is there any guidance program for 10 days? या सोनल आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हो, हम शॉर्ट टर्म वाला एक रखते हैं. यू कैन स्पीक टू योगिता मैडम, शी विल गाइड यू अबाउट दैट. तो ये है. बाकी मैं प्रेफर ये करता हूँ, एडवाइस करता हूँ कि ठीक है, 29 में तो जो होगा होगा, सिलेक्शन आपका हो जाए तो बहुत ही अच्छा है, दैट्स द बेस्ट. But thereafter, you may consider extending your program because personality development, all said and done, takes time. So suddenly कुछ हो नहीं जाता है. I am not very comfortable with this short-term program, but we have this program. You can join it. Are they brownie points of physical fitness because I'm pretty buffed up? Appearance का कोई significance नहीं है. दम हो रहा हो तो बढ़िया है. It's good. पुष्पिंदर, how to give 100%? ये 100 वाला तो हो गया. Shiva Garg, sir, as I'm an ND aspirant preparing for ND2, what type of habit should I inculcate in my daily? नहीं, ऐसे नहीं. There is no one size fit all. I said चार चीजें आपको improve करनी. अब उसमें कहाँ आपकी deficiency है, accordingly you will have to allocate weightages to effect the improvement. ठीक है ना बेटा, ये करना पड़ेगा. हाँ? और अगर डाउट आता है तो आप हमारा गाइडेंस प्रोग्राम ज्वाइन करिए. देयर आई विल बी एबल टू गाइड यू. हाउ टू इम्प्रूव ओआईआर. ओआईआर का तो बहुत बता देंगे. यू स्पीक टू योगिता मैडम, शी विल गाइड यू. फाइन. ओके. Keshav, sir, after joining your course, am I able to write stories and become master of SSB? You will never become a master of SSB. मैं खुद ही नहीं हूँ Keshav master. I'm trying to improve. But the thing in short is कि बेटा, you should focus upon overall improvement. SSB की मास्टरी से कुछ नहीं होने वाला है, जरूरत नहीं है उसकी. ठीक है बेटा, आप ज्वाइन कर लो हमारा गाइडेंस प्रोग्राम. You will not regret it. It will help you improve overall if you are sincere. You will be able to do well in your career, and your selection chances will also definitely increase. Sonal wants to know SSB Tech ND entry में SSB में कोई difference नहीं है, एक सही होता है बिल्कुल. Abhimanyu sir, whenever I hear you, I feel jubilant. You are such a candid person. I think my thought process is starting to enhance now. I'm looking forward to join NFA. You are most welcome, Abhimanyu. Thank you so much. Rishabh Fogart, how to improve story writing? You don't have to improve story writing. यार तुम्हें एकता कपूर नहीं बनना है, स्क्रिप्ट राइटर नहीं बनना है, सिंपल सिंपल काम करना है. तुम मेरा गाइडेंस प्रोग्राम ज्वाइन कर ले या मेरा किताब पढ़ ले, आपको क्लैरिटी मिलेगी. देयर नथिंग बिग डील अबाउट इट. वो यार का बता देंगे. माय ओपिनियन व्हाट In my opinion, sir, what Modi is doing is cementing the presence of BJP by engraving this idea of Muslim mar deg hai to the minds. Ah, yaar, let's leave that. How it affect Kamal wants to know if one has taken a drop. देखो ड्रॉप लेना तो कोई अच्छी चीज तो है नहीं, पर जब हो गया तो हो गया. अब आगे टाइम वेस्ट करना बंद कर दीजिए. दैट इज द बेस्ट थिंग यू कैन डू फॉर योरसेल्फ. फाइन. These are all the questions.
Yes.
Okay. I think we have taken all the questions. Thanks all of you for attending our session and posting your queries. I only hope that I have been able to settle your queries to some degree of satisfaction. Thanks a lot. Take care, all of you. God bless. Bye bye.